In front of me are 2 bags, each containing 50 rolls of pennies from the state of Hawaii. Fingers crossed, this 100 roll hunt gets us some goodies. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. I have 100 rolls of pennies from Honolulu, Hawaii, thanks to Pine Creek Coins and a Trade. Thank you very much, brother. Looking forward to getting into them. Now, he shipped them without the boxes because he didn't have boxes for them, and he bagged them up, I guess, and zip tied them. But this bag broke in transit, and we had 1 roll that was busted open. I went ahead and put all the pennies back in it, the part that was missing, and taped it. And I'll tell you, I saw a couple of wheat cents in this taped up, busted open roll. So 2 wheat cents in a random roll that busted open is a pretty good start. And I believe I saw a wheat cent ender or 2 in this one and in this one as well. So we could have quite the little collection dump. When I said that, I had no idea how big of a collection dump we would find. That being said, it's kind of hard to keep track of the number of rolls I'm on during a hunt when they're in the bags. So I've got a couple of stand-in penny boxes that I'm going to take the rolls out as they're bagged and get them in here. Let me do that now, get the boxes labeled, and then I'll bring you back in just a second. All right, I've got all of the penny rolls in the boxes. We'll kick it off with this box because it was the first bag and it has that almost 2 broken rolls. The one I taped back together where they had a couple of wheat cents. So we know we're going to kick it off with a few Wheaties. For those keeping track at home, this is going to be Penny Hunt and Fill episode 155, boxes 293 and 294. And as you know, we're missing 25 coins in this album. And of course, we do have the Canadian Small Cents album as well. I'm not certain if I recall if I find very many Canadian coins in the Hawaii boxes, but maybe I will. That's why we're going to keep track of those as well. And of course, I'll give you a look at the books at the end when I compare all the finds to them. For now, let's kick it off with this first broken roll, and I'll be back after I got it open, and I know I have at least a find or 2 in there, and I'll bring you in when I have it. All right, roll number 1. Towards the back half of the roll, the half that was busted open, I see our first wheat cent here, and another one's peeking out. The first one is going to be a 1946S, so we'll quickly just scope it to see if it has that S over D, which I do not see. And then we also have a second wheat cent right here. And that one's going to be a 1945 Philly. And while I have you here, look what I found earlier on in the roll. A pretty struck through grease 1970 something penny. It looks like it could be wear, but based on the reverse having some grease on it as well, that might be a greaser. Either way, it's missing most of the date, most of the Liberty, and you don't even really see In God We Trust at the top whatsoever. So hold on to it. Kind of a cool little find. We'll keep that for the collection. Now let's get back to the hunt. Well, apparently I'm blind. I thought I saw a nicer wheat cent when I was rolling it up, and these 2 didn't really ring a bell. I think I see 2 more. One right here in the front, a 1956 Denver. And take a look at this. A pretty nice wheat cent here in the back. This is going to be wheat cent number 4 in the first roll. And that's a last year 1958 Denver. All right, so those are the 2 that I thought I saw. Those are 2 other ones. 4 Wheaties in the first roll. Off to a great start. Roll number 2 is the other busted roll. 2 more wheat cents. One right here in the front for number 5. And that's a 1942 Philly. And wheat cent number 6 back here peeking out. And that's going to be a 1951 San Francisco. I didn't even think about it, but we should see our fair share of San Francisco minted coins being from Hawaii. Just grabbed roll number 3 out of the box, flipped it around. It's one of the enders I saw. That'll make 7 wheat cents. Wheat cent number 7. And that's a 44S. We did not have one of those on the board, and I think I see another one. I do. Wheat cent number 8. Another 44S. 2 in the same roll. Well, we're still in the same roll, and we're going to have now 10 wheat cents. Here's wheat cent number 9. A 47 Denver. And wheat cent number 10 is peeking out back here. 10 wheat cents in the first 3 rolls. A 1953 San Francisco. Roll number 4. Wheat cent number 11. Every roll's had a wheat cent so far. And that's a 52S this time. Same roll. Wheat cent number 11. Another 53S. Roll number 5. Wheat cent 13. What a hot start. Wheat cent number 13 is a 51 Denver. Roll number 6, box stays hot. 3 more wheat cents. Wheat cent number 14 is a 41D. Wheat cent number 15 is a 52S. And wheat cent number 16 is a 44S. Wow. Same roll. Wheat cent 17, another 44S. Roll number 7, 2 more Wheaties. Wheat cent number 18 is a 49S. And wheat cent number 19 peeking out is another 41S. 19 wheat cents, not even done with 7 rolls. Most of them S minted. Just splashed out roll number 8, and we have 2 more wheat cents. This is going to make 20 and 21 for the hunt. It's right back here. It's the 4th coin in. Wheat cent 20 is another 52S, and wheat cent number 21 is another 41 San Francisco. Well, we're on roll number 9, and I think I see 4 more wheat cents in this roll, which will make at least 25. Wheat cent number 22 is right in front, and that's a 52 Denver this time. Wheat cent number 23 is a 1945 San Francisco. Wheat cent number 24 is a 1946 Denver. And wheat cent number 25, peeking out, just saw the 47, is a 1947 Philadelphia. We have 25 wheat cents in the first 9 rolls, not even quite. Roll number 10 is going to have lots more Wheaties. This box is crazy. Wheat cent 26 is a 44 San Francisco. Wheat cent 27, a 42 Philly. Wheat cent 28 is a 54S. And that might be it. 28 wheat cents, 10 rolls in. Roll number 11. Wheat cents 29 and 30 coming up. 29 is a 58 Denver. And wheat cent number 30 is a 42 San Francisco. Roll number 14. Wheat cent number 31 of the hunt. And that's a 52 Denver. And I believe we might have one more. We do. Wheat cent 32 is a 1942 San Francisco again. Roll number 15. Wheat cent number 33. A 41S. Roll number 16. Wheat cent 34. A 1954 San Francisco. Same roll. 35th wheat cent is a 41 Denver in decent shape. Roll 17. Wheat cent number 36. A 44S. And while I have you here, that looks like it could be older. And it is. A 51S this time. Same roll, I missed it because I was going for that one. Right in the front, I guess we had back-to-backs. Wheat cent 38 is going to be a 1945 San Francisco. Roll number 18, and the wheat cents keep piling up. We have 3 more in this roll that I already peeked at. First one is right here. Wheat cent number 39 is a 51 San Francisco. Wheat cent number 40 of the hunt is a 54S. And wheat cent number 41 just peeking out, a 1940 San Francisco, first from that year, and that's now the oldest. Same roll. Wheat cent number 42, a 53 San Francisco. Roll number 19, our 43rd wheat cent is another 51 San Francisco. And our 44th wheat cent, right here in the back, is a 1950S. Man, we're going to have all the 40s and 50s covered here pretty shortly. Roll 20, 45 Wheaties, 1951 San Francisco, and it definitely looks like a 40s and 50s wheat cent dump, but there's a lot of San Francisco ones, and I'll definitely take them. Roll 21, more Wheaties to report. Wheat cent number 46 is a 53S. Wheat cent number 47 is a 56 Philly. And wheat cent number 48, a 45S. And that might be it. 48 wheat cents, 2 more for a full roll. We're not even halfway done with the box yet. Roll number 22. Wheat cent 49, 1 away from a roll. 55 Denver, and like I said, we're getting all of the years. I think we just need a 57 and a 48, and of course any steel cents, and there's probably a few missing mints, but man, it's going crazy. Same roll, we made it to 50 wheat cents, 49 Philadelphia, and wheat cent 51, a 1952 Denver. Same roll, make it 53 wheat cents. 1958 Denver. Roll 24 and they just won't stop. Wheat cent number 54 is a 51S. Wheat cent 55 is a 51S. Wheat cent 56, a 54S. Wheat cent 57 looks nice. That is a nice 44S. Could be an upgrader. The next wheat cent is a 1950 San Francisco. Yet another one. A 44S again. And that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheat cents. 59. 1 roll away from the midpoint of the box. Just grabbed roll 26 out of the box, flipped it around, and we've got a 1947, I think, Denver Ender. Let's confirm it and see if there's friends with it. That Ender for wheat cent number 60 is indeed a 47 Denver. And we also have wheat cent number 61 peeking out, a 1954 San Francisco again. Same roll, wheat cent 62, a 52 Denver. Roll 27, wheat cent number 63, another 44S. Same roll, 64th wheat cent of the hunt, and that's another 42S. We're on roll 28, and it's not another wheat cent, it's our second Canadian, and look at the year on it. We've got a King George VI, 1943 Canadian cent, and that might be one for the book. I can't remember. It's been a while since we found an oldie, but that's definitely an oldie and a goodie. Of course, we have another beat up one from 1989. Second Canadian, one's in the wheat cent years though, and that makes me happy. Roll 29, wheat cent 65, a 53S. You know, this box has been really fun with all these wheat cents, but I wonder if we're going to find anything older than 1940 in it. We'll have to see. Roll 30, a few more Wheaties. Wheat cent 66 is a 40S, and wheat cent 67 is another 53S. Roll 31, 68th wheat cent, 1952 San Francisco. Same roll, wheat cent 69, a 47S again. Roll 32 is going to give us our 70th wheat cent because it's an Ender. Let's see how many friends it has with it. That Ender has a few frienders that I can see. Wheat cent 70 is a 40S. And wheat cent 71 is a 45S. And wheat cent 72 is a 1941. And we can check that for the 3 different doubled die obverses there are. One at the date, I don't see it. You can find 2 other ones at Liberty or in the word trust. And it's not going to be any of those 3. 72 wheat cents in, 32 rolls in. Same roll, we missed one. Wheat cent 73 is another 1945 San Francisco. Roll 33. Wheat cent number 74 is a 53S. And wheat cent number 75 is a 46S. And we can check that for the S over D over mint mark, which I do not see, but I'll wipe that away at the mint mark to make sure if it is one or not. Roll 34 is going to give us wheat cents 76 and 77. 76 is right here, a 52S, and 77, a 49S. Just splashed out roll number 35. Looks like we have some more wheat cents. Figured I'd go through it live with you guys. Wheat cent 78 is a 54S. Wheat cent 79 is a 49 Denver. Wheat cent 80 is a 53S. Wheat cent 81, a 54S. And that might be it. Same roll. Make it 82 wheat cents, a 53 Philly. Roll 36, they keep on coming. Wheat cent 83 is a 1949. And wheat cent 84 is another 53S. Roll 37. 85 wheat cents, only 15 away from 100. And what do you know? Another 53S. I think that one's leading the way now with the board. Same roll. Another 53S. 86 Wheaties. Roll 38. Let's add some more. 87th is a 44S. 88th is a 42S. And 89th is a 51S. Roll 39 is going to give us another ender for wheat cent number 90 of the box with 11 rolls still to go. That ender for 90 is a 41S. Roll number 40, 2 more Wheaties. 91st is a 46S. We'll quickly scope it. Not the S over D. And wheat cent number 92 is a 55 Denver. Same roll. Wheat cent 93 is a 55S, lower mintage. And the 94th is a 54S. Roll 41. 2 more Wheaties. Number 95, closing in on 100, is a 51S. And number 96 back here, if I can get to it, is a 42S. Roll number 42 in the box is actually heating up all of a sudden. We have 96 on the board, and take a look at this roll. Number 97 is a 58 Denver. 98 is a 52S. 99 is a 54 Denver. 100, 58 Denver. 101, 44S. 102, 52S. 103, 53S. 104, 41S. And 105, 45S. Man, 105 wheat cents. Still 8 rolls left. Roll 43. Wheat cents 106, 42S. And 107, 56P. Surprisingly, still no 48s or 57s yet. Roll 44 has another ender for wheat cent 108. That ender had a friender. Wheat cent 108 is a 47S. And 109 is a 45S. Same roll. Wheat cent 110 is another 1944 San Francisco. Roll 45. More Wheaties. 111th is right here. 56 Denver. 112. 46S. I'll check that in a moment. 113. 54S. And 114. Another 53S. Let's check that 46S out. Not the S over D. Roll 46 and they just keep on coming. Wheat cent 115, a 42S. Wheat cent 116, another 42S. And wheat cent 117, a 54S. Roll 47 had a couple of more wheat cents. A 1950 Denver. We could use that in nickels. And a 51S. That's 119. And that's how many copper we had in that roll as well. Very last roll of the box. Roll 50 will give us a parting gift to put us right at 120 wheat cents for the hunt. And that's the oldest we've found, or at least ties it, a 1940S. Let me finish the hunt, and if we have another find, I'll bring you back in. Otherwise, I'll be back with a recap to this fantastic first box. Well, we finished that first box, and it was a fantastic box. 120 wheat cents on the board. Unfortunately, nothing before 1940, but with the sheer amount of dates and mints included here, mostly San Francisco, which I don't see too often, I think this was someone's collection that was dumped into circulation. Obviously, we got a couple of nice ones, and by the sheer amount of San Francisco minted coins in here, we might have some upgraders as well. No better dates, nothing before 1940, but 120 wheat cents. And I'll tell you now in advance, if this is the sister bag or box to this one, and we get on a whole bunch more, I might just go to roll recap so it's not a 45-minute video. That being said, I'm looking forward to getting into that box next. We have 2 pounds, 6 ounces of copper, kind of light, but if you add in all this, I'm sure we had over 3 pounds. 2 Canadians, the best find was that 1943 King George VI. 2 59s, 2 decent coins. The 65 is nice. The 74S is not that great, but I do not see 74S's in my area very often, let alone with decent details like this. So I'm going to hold on to that one. And then, of course, 2 69S's. Thought we'd see more than that, but I'll take them, and no DDOs. One box down, 59 wheat cents in the first 25 rolls, 61 in the back half. Crazy. Let me start cracking into rolls number 2 and see if this is exactly what I'm thinking it is, a sister bag or sister box, and I'll let you know when I have my first find in this one. And again, if it gets crazy, we'll start doing a little bit of recapping unless I have an older verse. Well, I just cracked open the very first roll of box number 2, and this was in a different zip-tied bag. And already, I can see that we have a couple of wheat cents. We have a 1945 San Francisco, and we also have our first 1948. Finally on the board. Looks like we might have the second half. And again, looks like I'll be doing some recaps. Same first roll. We're adding 2 more. A 49S and a pretty nice 1951 San Francisco. Roll 2. 3 more wheat cents. That's the copper. The 3 Wheaties are a 44S, a 50p, and a 53p. Third roll gave us 2 more wheat cents, a 44S and a 45S, and that for the copper. Those 2 wheat cents now make 9 already through 3 rolls. Roll 55 of the hunt gave us our 130th wheat cent, and it's a 1947 San Francisco. Roll number 57 of the hunt's going to give us 3 more wheat cents. We have 2 reverse facings, so I figured I'd film them. Another 1944S. We've got a 1952S, and the third one of the roll, another 44S. That now makes 133 for the hunt. Roll 58, 3 more Wheaties, a 42S, a 44S, and a 54S. Roll 60, 4 more Wheaties, 44S, 49S, 52S, and 54S. Roll number 61 just keeps on giving us more wheat cents. This time it's Denver, though. We got a 45D, a 52D, and a 55D. I think what I'll do right now, instead of giving you recaps after every single roll, because it looks like we're getting 2 to 3 per roll, I'll give you recaps periodically. As it stands right now, 61 rolls in, 143 wheat cents found on the board. Quick update, we're now 70 rolls into the hunt. We have 160 wheat cents, and we did add a 48S to the board, so we've got the P and the S for 1948. Still, no 1957s. I'll keep giving recaps every so often, unless I get something older than 1940. We're now 80 rolls in, still nothing earlier than 1940, and still no 1957s, but 178 wheat cents. We are now 90 rolls in with 10 rolls left, 197 wheat cents on the board, still no 57, and nothing earlier than 1940. I'll be back with another recap here in about 5 or 10 rolls. Just a quick recap before we finish up. Roll number 96 actually gave us our first 1957 minted from Denver. So now we have all the years except for the steel cents. and a total of 205 Wheaties with 4 rolls to go. Well, that's all she wrote for that 2-box hunt from Honolulu, Hawaii. And man, we definitely got someone's collection dump. A total of 209 wheat cents in the 2 boxes, 120 in box 1, and then another 89 for box 2. So definitely were brother and sister boxes, and obviously nothing older than 1940. So it looks like somebody dumped all of their 40s and 50s wheat cents. There's probably still more out there. Hopefully Pine Creek Coins gets boxes like these. He said they were good lately, but I didn't think they were going to be this good, and I don't think he thought so either. Either way, unfortunately, we don't have anything older than 1940, so we're not going to add anything to the book other than maybe some upgraders. And I have some nicer coins at the top that I'm going to definitely keep an eye on. But the next step I have to do is go through all of these, pick out the best PD or S coins from every year. That way I can see if we have any upgraders. On top of that, we actually got 5.5 pounds of copper, 5 pounds, 8 ounces. So that's not even including all the copper that's on the table. That's just what's in the cup. Definitely had at least 6.5, 7 pounds between everything. 5 Canadians, nothing really fancy here other than the King George VI. We got a total of 8.1959 cents. Those same 2 bright and shinies, we got a total of 15.1969 S's, which means we had 13 in the second box. And that's about what I expect when I hunt West Coast boxes. That first box was kind of a letdown, but overall getting 15 now is cool. Unfortunately, none of them are the DDO. All right, let me compare all the finds now, get them all sorted, and I'll bring you guys back with a look at the books and some final thoughts on this epic 2-box collection dump hunt. All right, before I show the albums and do the upgrades, I figured I'd bring you in and show you what the sort looked like. We're only missing a 1942 Denver, a 1948 Denver, and then we're missing quite a few of the Philadelphias in the 50s. No 51P, no 52P, no 53D, no 54, 55, 56, 57, or 58 Philadelphia at all. But still some really nice coins in here. Some of these might be upgraders. These are the best of every year in mint from that hunt. Let me go through them now, and then I'll be back with a look at the books and some final thoughts on the hunt. All right, I have finished comparing the potential upgrades to both albums. First and foremost, we were able to upgrade the 1943 Canadian Small Cent and the Small Cent albums for the Canada coins, and that makes me happy. But more importantly, for the Dansko Lincoln Penny album, we actually had 9 upgrades. To keep the video short, I just wrote them down for you guys. 49P, 47D, 44S, 44P, 42S, 41S, 41D, 40S, and 40D. Nice seeing quite a few upgrades, including 4 S-minted ones. And man, there were some close calls like the 51S, the 53S. But as we got later in the years, we started having some really nicer coins. So really no upgrades there. But 9 upgrades, of course, no additions. So now, after 294 boxes searched, we're still stuck at 209 out of 234 cents slotted, but anytime you can get a hunt that gives you 9 upgrades this late in the game, that's awesome. And then, of course, for the Canadian Small Cents, 108 boxes worth of finds, still stuck at 68 out of the 115, but we got an oldie that was an upgrader, not an addition, and I'll still take that. I know it was a long video. I tried to do it as good as possible without making you guys completely bored by every single 40s and 50s finds. Hopefully you still found it fun, as much as I did at least, because that was a fun hunt. It took me almost 5 hours, a little bit over 5 hours to finish it. If you did, I would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, happy collecting, and thanks for watching.